A new video, obviously very basic as always, but essentially the knowledge in this video will be focusing on how to set up a Nevis trust, right? So super simple stuff. Yes, it has lots of complexities. I'm going to obviously go over, briefly speaking, as we could speak about trusts all day long, to be honest. Okay, so essentially welcome to part of the group. This is 4 Point Solutions I'm speaking from, which is part of FPS Financial Holdings Group. And in this video, we're going to walk you through the complete process of setting up a Nevis trust with us step by step. So it is essentially the gold standard for asset protection alongside the Cook Islands. That's what the structure can potentially look like. We're going to obviously look at that. You've seen images on my YouTube before, but it's always good to just kind of refresh your memory on that. The exact onboarding process, timeline, legal documents, and fees. Okay. So why Nevis? Number one, 100k bond required to sue, no recognition of foreign court judgments. It's a very powerful statement. Those first 2 points there essentially just sum it up. And additionally, no income tax, no capital gains, no withholding tax, no public register of the beneficiaries or trustees, and it happens within 1 to 2 weeks. It's a great jurisdiction for wealth defense, really, really fantastic. So it's a private legal structure where essentially FPS Trustees Ltd has other counterparties that are regulated trustee providers. For example, one is Trident Trust. Okay, they're based in Nevis, and they would be the trustee. We know we have a great relationship with Trident, and we go ahead and organise that great relationship for you. That's with the trustee. And no one owns your assets. The assets are in the trust. The trustee controls the assets on your behalf for your benefits, if that kind of makes sense. So as the settler, the trustee, the protector, and the beneficiaries, okay? That's essentially you. Also, the settler is also you, okay? The trustee is, for example, Trident Trust, FPS Trustees Ltd, as an example, okay? Protector is someone who potentially can oversee the trustee. However, you don't want this to be you, because you don't want to look like you're controlling the assets, you see. That's the secret of the entire invention on the British side of the actual trusts. The Swiss obviously had the banking secrecy laws, and then we came ahead and added a trust, let's just create an entire thing. Let's have no such thing as an owner, or a great idea. It's a very old invention. Very great, right? So essentially, the Nevis LLC is owned by the trust, and the US or offshore assets held under the LLC bank accounts, real estate, and entities are then owned by this company here, which is then owned by the trust. That's formed by us. We can also form the Nevis LLC for you. And essentially, that provides the maximum separation between you and your assets. So you essentially still control these US LLCs because you're a director, you're not a shareholder, but you can look like you're controlling them. But the assets up here, you're not controlling at all. That is the real key to that. So you stay in control, but you don't legally own the LLC, but you're appointed as a manager of the LLC for daily control. You can replace the trustee via a protector. And distributions to you require trustee approval, which adds a legal protection. Okay, very key information now. So the set process is consultation, KYC, drafting legal docs, trustee, LLC agreements, resolutions, formations and filings, banking setups. Again, banking, big topic. I've got to make some good videos on banking. I'm going to put out there. Banking's a great topic. Very complex, very simple with us. That is my main source of revenue, essentially, is actually from helping people do those bank accounts. Have a great reputation for those offshore accounts, business accounts, corporate accounts, whatever, merchant accounts. They all beautiful things, and there's no problem with that with 4 Point Solutions. And you'll receive a full PDF pack again and secure access to those documents. On our side, we always use end-to-end, zero-to-end encryption, not end-to-end encryption, right? So much more secure way of transforming documents through our measures as well. Timeline, you're looking about 1 month, about 25 working days about 28,000 US dollars, trust and LLC formation, trustee services, legal documents. These are fixed trustee services, which is great stuff. You know, it's not like 3% of your net worth every single year. We're just charging us a flat fee. So that's good stuff there. We've got great relationships with our counterparties and, you know, teams around the world, some, you know, being third parties as well. And obviously compliance, onboarding and delivery between our group of 7 entities as FPS Financial Group. We can more than happily assist with many of these unique situations. That's why the consultation period is key to go first. That's why we always start the consultation to really figure out the client's needs. You know, that is what is essential at all of these meetings. So why FPS Holdings? Don't need to tell you. You can have a look yourself. And again, please use my Forward Point Solutions email, much better, much easier. And yeah, that is essentially how the Nevis stuff works. It's super simple when you put it all in a simple document, kind of like this. People just like to sell a consultation of $5,000 just to show this document here. It's ridiculous, you know. So in terms of, for me, I always charge 5,000 US dollars professional fees, which is obviously included in the price, which was stated out of 28,000 US dollars. So other than that, guys, that's essentially it. That is how you set up a Nevis trust. And other than that, I think that's all the topics on that one there. There is the Cookard and Trust video as well, which I think has been uploaded already. So that's good stuff. And yeah, I'll try to keep on uploading some, you know, some hints of great knowledge here and there on, you know, these jurisdictions which are not really taught about. It's quite hard to find out information, and if you do find out, it costs you a fortune in, you know, random law firms from all over the world, you know. So, Forward Point Solutions is the place of connecting you to, you know, those global services, and that is the you know, the mission of Forward Point Solutions. So if you do want obviously any help, feel free to drop me a message via our website. Go on the Zoom meeting. You can book, there's a booking link, and you can schedule a Zoom meeting with me, I believe, I've been told. So that works out great. And yeah, you can communicate in those 2 different directions. So other than that, guys, I will leave you to it and hopefully hear from you shortly.